In the heart of Troyes, the main square still reeks of ash and resolve. Theobald of Champagne, risen from fever's grip, stood before his people, the flames of Cathar pyres licking the sky to prove the loyalty of Samuel, his Jewish advisor. Doubt and fear melt, giving way to fanatical devotion for an expedition to a distant world. With Flemish axes honed and Venetian galleys waiting, the Fourth Crusade stirs to life, its path yet unwritten, its destiny veiled. Far from Champagne's fervent rally, another flame kindles in a Swabian fortress. Philip of Swabia, Hohenstaufen heir, bends over parchments, his quills scratching dreams of a crown contested by Otto of Brunswick, and cursed by a pope's wrath. At his side, Queen Maria, once a captive bride from conquered Sicily, paces with restless cunning, her eyes alight with a fire to rival her husband's ambition. Born an imperial princess of Constantinople, she carries the weight of a distant empire's glory in her every step. Their candlelit chamber hums with whispered plans, but the world outside frays, where emperors fall and cities burn. Tonight, as crusaders march, Philip and Maria forge a path to power. The fire of their ambition could reshape Christendom, but it runs the risk of swallowing them, turning their efforts to ash.
My love, the candles dwindle. Come to me.
To the Venerable Podesta of Ferra Azzo the 6th of Esther, I offer you my condolences.
Philip, enough!
What is it?
Your queen demands your presence. Lay down your quill and meet me between the pallium?
Pallium is a cloak or a thick blanket. What you have there is a coverlet. I'm trying to turn my queen into an empress and I need more Italian support to do it.
Very well. Show me, pray. How far have we gotten?
4 archbishops, 23 bishops, 4 abbots, 18 princes, but scarce few beyond the Alps.
That's remarkable. Vernigia's ours, electors insignia, a rightful claim, and the clergy too.
German clergy. But yes, we do.
I told you the Christmas feast was a good idea.
A bit excessive, but it did send a message.
So, why aren't we packing for Rome?
Excommunication at best. At worst, my brother's fate.
They wouldn't dare.
They have, and they will. We need to wait for Otto to commit a huge blunder. Innocent would rather crown a goat than admit defeat. With this new French pilgrimage, he has bought himself time. Time we need to use wisely.
Move too soon, we're lost. Wait too long, and your nephew's crowned the moment he grips a sword. Very well. What's our next move?
The Pope's canonized Empress Kunigunda, joining her husband in sainthood. We hold her relics. A grand burial spectacle could send a powerful message.
Like we haven't done enough of that already. Okay. What else?
He has a nephew, and we could betroth him to little Beatrix.
She's 2 years old already. Why not try Kunigude? It would go well with the Empress. The proclamation of bones and babes, everyone! Wait, that's it?
Maybe we should have the servants fetch more wax. I may have found a lead.
Darling, we need something bolder, bigger, something no one can take away from you.
Like what? Nein, that idea was rotten the last time you brought it up. and it's not fermenting into a good one anytime soon.
The false emperor lost to the Bulgars, is plagued by rebellion, lost the support of Swabia, and Innocent desperately wants him to get in line.
Yet the Greeks forged a peace settlement, quashed said rebellions, have a defensive alliance with the Venetians, and are in constant correspondence with the Pope. Your uncle pledged to aid Jerusalem in return for Cyprus. He even promised to end the schism. I too keep my ears close to the reports from the east, and they are not optimistic.
Into one mouth, two tongues, but badly fit. For truth and falsehood there together sit.
That verse is meant for Innocent, not your uncle.
Yet it fits them both like a leather glove. No matter what plans God has made, they all end up with him rotting in a shallow grave. And soon, one of these days, we will hear the news of yet another emperor brutalized by a mob, or blinded by a confidant, robbing you of justice and my brother of his rightful claim. If you place him on the throne, I promise you, his gratitude would be boundless. Just look at how your own brother scared them into the Alemannikian. They are weak, but they have the gold to put even Richard's ransom to shame. With one move, you can buy 2 thrones, unite Christendom, and put that second coming of Judas in his place.
Wise words. But then again, oratory comes easy to a Greek princess. But tell me, O great pupil of Aristotle, how do we accomplish that? Shall I abandon my claim and march straight to the Theodosian gates? Out of 11 children, I am the Red One's only surviving son. If I go, it's all over. It would be like we were never there.
I don't know. I'm no strategos.
Neither am I! I was destined to be a bishop! A goddamn bishop, Maria! Verdammt!
The world is full of sadness and troubles manifold. But we cannot relent. Not now. We are close. And if you find a solution, like I know you will, we will restore the honor imperi, shatter divisions, then grow old and pick the fruits of our labor before St. Peter welcomes us. Think of Saint Fabiola of Rome. Excommunication be damned. She persevered, and now she is venerated.
If you were still called Irene and had no brother, we could have marched to Hungary. Or, God willing, sailed with the Sicilians. But even then, we could do little to tear down those walls. We could raid the countryside and provoke a sally. But then we'd be talking about slaughtering thousands of Christians.
You underestimate how much the people hate Alexios. If you were the right for, you would be seen as the Redeemer.
No, my love. It is you who cannot fathom your people's hatred for the Latins. They would never open the gates for...
What? What is it? Philip?
Your brother. Was he in any shape malformed? Any signs of madness?
No, he was a little pompous, but I imagine firstborn sons are.
I think this could work.
Ever glad to oblige. Now come, husband. You can thank me in the bedchamber.
In the flicker of a candlelit chamber, mere hours pass. Philip of Swabia and Queen Maria wove their bold resolve, her voice fierce with a sister's love, urging a strike to free her kin from Constantinople's chains. The quill that traced dreams of a Hohenstaufen crown now etches a mission to pierce an empire's heart, binding their fates to a city where betrayal casts long shadows. Years before, in the golden haze of Constantinople, young Alexios, heir to the Byzantine throne, stood beside his father, Emperor Isaac Angelos, whose rule faltered under rebellion and greed. In 1195, Isaac's brother, Alexios III, struck like a serpent, seizing the crown in a tide of treachery. The usurper's men dragged Isaac, eyes burned blind, to the prison of Animus, its stone depths shallowing his cries. Young Alexios, barely a man, was chained alongside him, his birthright a threat too great for the false emperor to spare. There in the deep, where damp stone gnaws at hope, father and son languish, their names whispered only by those who dared dream of the rightful Angelois' return. While Theobald and Geoffrey turned to Venice, Philip and Maria dispatched their missive to Pisan agents, its words heavy with gold and purpose. In Constantinople's shadowed alleys, a spark is struck, a gambit to shatter chains and defy a usurper's reign. Will their agents slip through the city's heart unseen, or will the Golden Horn's waters claim their hopes in a tide of blood?
With this missive comes a chest laden with gold. Enough to fuel your mission and secure your survival. Take only what you need. The rest serves our cause. Send 2 of your finest agents, men of iron resolve. They will stalk Constantinople's shadows, cutting through walls and dungeons like thieves in the night. Begin in the shadowed alleys of Galata, where salt and sweat cling to the air. Seek the tavern thick with smoke, where you will find a small crew of mercenary sailors loyal to coin above all else. Speak only Ligurian, posing as Genoese. Let no Pisan or Greek word betray you. With their loyalty swayed, they will help you sail into the Golden Horn beneath the cloak of night. Guide the ship to the sea walls and strike the gate of Anastasia. Let its ancient stones tremble with your fury. The crash will be heard by all, but you will not be aboard when it strikes. 9. Before the impact, you must take a boat and slip away, silent as the grave. You will then make for the base of the walls, where the stones almost kiss the water. Here lies the Empire's sole weakness. Where wall meets sea, the rock worn smooth, the guards grown careless. Climb swiftly, with grappling hooks. The guards will be distracted by the wreckage at the gate. Their discipline will falter, their attention divided. This is the moment you have waited for. Once atop the wall, move quickly. Make your way toward the Church of St. Mary of Blackany, the second holiest church in the city, now turned to a tool of diversion. Carry clay pots of Greek fire. Imperator's secret, army's scourge. Set the church ablaze. Let the flames flare like a beacon, to draw the city's eyes from your true aim. The prison of Animus will be but a stone's throw away. Move swiftly now. With the city's gaze fixed towards the fire, the time to act is at hand. The guards are distracted, but they are no fools. You will only have one chance to succeed. Failure is not an option.
The prison of Anameas is a labyrinth of stone and shadow, carved into Constantinople's very walls. It is a place where even the sun shies away, its corridors twisting like the coils of a serpent, its cells cold as death itself. My brother, the throne's greatest threat, lies in the deep, the prison's darkest depths. But he is not forgotten, not by me, nor by those who still believe in the rightful rule of the Angeloi family. The prison is guarded, yes, but it is not invincible. The main gates are too heavily guarded for a frontal assault. Such folly would doom you. No, you must take a different path, one hidden from the eyes of the city. Find the postern door near the northern tower, obscured by ivy and neglect, a secret entrance used only by the guards themselves when they wish to slip in and out unseen. This will be your way in. Prison duty is considered an insult to the elite Varangians, and those few who remain stationed at the prison are hardly of the quality one might fear. Most of them, I suspect, would have already rushed toward the church fire, leaving only a handful behind. They will be no match for you. You are skilled, I trust, and swift in your work. Spare blood if possible, but if any stand between you and my brother, do what must be done. Use your ropes, your bolts, or your daggers, but do not hesitate. I ask this of you because there is no other way. The life of my brother hangs in the balance. Alexios will be frail, his strength sapped since his imprisonment. The years have drained him. The damp chill of the deep has gnawed at his bones. He may not recognize you at first, but I promise you, speak my name, and he will know who you are. He will know that you are there to save him. Be prepared to carry him, for he may no longer have the strength to walk. My father, who either shares his cell or is nearby, is too old, too blind to be of any use. He will only slow you down, and time is of the essence. You must be swift, and you must be careful. He must be left behind. Unlike the walls by the sea, the Theodosian walls rise high and are guarded by the city's finest. No, do not attempt to escape through the main gates. Retrace your steps, but this time, take a left and head toward Hagia Thekla. The Episcopos Demetrios is a friend, one who owes us a great debt. When he sees the face of Alexios, he will not hesitate to offer you shelter within the church's wine cellar. Should you find someone else in his stead, God forgive me, dispose of him. Take refuge there and wait for the smoke to clear. Have Demetrios provide you with food, water, and new clothes. Be sure to shave my brother's fiery red hair. It is too recognizable, and it must not betray him now. In 3 days' time, one of you, disguised as his father, must escort him to the Pisan quarter. I will pray that the great chain is lowered, and when it is, all that remains is for you to sail to Ancona. Pray for my brother's life, for ours is a fragile hope.
As you sail into the night, let silence and precision guide you. Achieve this, and you will be remembered as the men who dared the impossible. I will remember you as well when I claim the throne, and I will honor you and your families for your service. I place my faith in you. For the throne, for the empire, and for our future. Möge Gott sie beschützen. Now go!
From Constantinople's prison of Animus, young Alexios, heir to the Byzantine throne, slipped free mere weeks ago, his chains broken by Pisan blades and his sister's unyielding will. Across the Golden Horn's black waters he fled under night's cloak, evading the usurper's hounds on a creaking Italian ship to Ancona's shores. Then, through alpine passes, each step shadowed by betrayal's whisper, gaunt and scared, he reached Aachen, his heart ablaze for a crown stolen.
So, this is what history has reserved for me. I never could have pictured that divine providence will stoop to such low means to accomplish her highest motives. All the better for me, I suppose. The blemish of this escape will wash away in time, but the marks of a purple birth are indelible. How else could these ignorant pirates have found me, identified me as a son of empire, if not for her? To think I could still be in that cell, rotting away, if she hadn't. To think I would have ever been there now seems like logical fallacy, as it should. I was not, could not, have been put on this earth to rot in the darkness. I was born to rule, and I will, by whatever means necessary.